Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So sketch a graph for this function here. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so this function here can be written as this. Hang on. Can be written as this here. So the only difference is that to the power of, times 1 over 4. But once it's in this form, you can see that when x is small, around this region here, it wants to do this negative quadratic here, and where the intercept will be at 4. So looking at this, when x is small, it wants to do this. So your graph will look something like this, 4, and then it wants to do a negative quadratic here. So it would do something like this. Okay, a negative quadratic, and when x is big around this region here, this term here dominates. So it wants to do to the power of 4. So to the power of 4 is like this. Okay, so when it's big, it wants to do this. When it's small, it wants to do this. So now we can only guess. So we could guess it to be above the x-axis, or we could guess it to be below the x-axis. But let's always guess below, because we can then later on try and identify these 2 points here. Okay, so let's guess it to be below. So make it go over like this. Okay, so this is a rough guess at the moment. All that we know is that when x is small, it wants to do a negative quadratic here. When x is big, it wants to do this to the power of 4 here. Okay, so our graph will look like this. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you want to draw a graph like this, let's say if you want to draw a graph like like this here, and so if you want to draw a graph like this, okay, and then like this here, then you can guess your graph to look something like this. Hang on. So you can guess it to be something like x to the power of 6 plus x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 2. So when x is small, it wants to do a negative quadratic. So turn this into a negative. Okay. When it's big, well, when it's medium, it wants to do a positive to the power of 4. So this is a positive. When it's really big, it wants to do a negative, well, an upside down version of that u. So you need a negative here. So if you want to draw a graph like this, then your starting point would be to the power of 6 to the power of 4 to the power of 2. But that's on a different topic. Well, anyway, so far our graph looks like this. So far, okay, something like that. I'll continue in the next video. Okay.